This is so boring. YouTubers, this is a boring day on a boring way awake at night. Flights of fancy take flight in the air. There is no bright lights in the sky, just you streaking by like a meteor, in and out really fast. It was a blast. Just, it was such a blast. While it lasted, poetry. Who likes poetry out there? Maybe you do. Maybe I do. Somebody does. I speak this right out of here. Not reading off of a page. Blathering out loud from a cloud above. Circling around the globe. Moving at the speed of rotation, angular momentum, pushing it out further, an idea born from an idiot, just some random idiot online. It's so sublime. Oh, so fine, fine, fine to access from a mind, an artificial intelligence in the brain. It complains about there not being enough chocolate pudding in the refrigerator. I see. I see a way to say hi, bye, cry, Alicia. Le pig edits my thoughts. CRISPR, CRISPR, and lilies in the field said hello. They open their flowers in the morning and close them down in the evening. Lilies said hi, bye, it's time to fly. Fly high above the sky, looking down at the clouds below, the ground rolling by, rolling by, rolling. The hills, the birds, the cars, the bikes, people having fun at night. People having fun at night. Let's see here. Keith Nelson, hello. Welcome to my porch. It is August 11th, and it's still warm out. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It was over 100 today. Stepping outside into an oven. Oga boga la la. Ooh la la la. Ooh la. Ooh la. La la. Singing la la. La la. Lily la la. Goodbye. Lily in the field. Can we get that? No. No reveals like that. Ooga booga la la. Ooga booga la la. Trolling from a boat, casting a line out, looking for fish to bite. Shadow bowling videos, hello. The pins tumble down when you sidearm that throw. I'm sitting on my porch in my rocking chair. It is night. It is night, and welcome, folks, to my porch. This is my Oregon shirt, my Oregon jacket. O for Oregon, but for some, this is for the Oregon Ducks. That Pac-10 football team Oregon has now. Anyways, where was I? Speaking boring words on my porch. Nick Gurr. Who is Nick Gurr? Nick Gurr. I don't know no Nick Gurr. I think you're trying to pull something clever on me. AT. All right. Let's just do something else here, huh? This is a book here. I'll just go over the titles and see if I can pull something together, maybe a poem or two. The Fall Guy by Larry Christ. Don't blame God. It wasn't her fault. It had nothing to do with right or wrong, good or evil, you or me, what we said or didn't say, how we pray. Nothing to do with faith, karma, mora, come up in sin, or who was supposed to win. God doesn't look like anyone we know, not Charlton Heston or Brad Pitt or even Victor Mature. He doesn't sound like James Earl Jones or Seal B. DeMille. He never talks to presidents. He doesn't have a favorite town. Mecca, Vegas, St. Augustine, Kathmandu. It's all one, two. God doesn't have sex or even have. God doesn't have a sex or even have sex. God doesn't have balls or a dick or a thingamajig or tits or even an ass, a fanny. God doesn't require sugar coated euphemisms. God adapts handily to any pronoun. Allah, then, them. Doesn't have a favorite team, candidate, or party. God doesn't choose anybody over anybody else. One country under no trust in any currency. God does not control the weather. God does not rain on anyone's parade. God does not strike lightning when pissed. God gives talent to no one. Aristotle, Beethoven, Ricky Henderson. God doesn't give one goddamn about any of it. God does not take offense when cursed. God does not answer mail. God will not return your calls. The Fall Guy by Larry Christ. Another boring poem by a boring person. You know what? Another boring poem by another boring person. That's me. You can see right now a handheld device. It doesn't work. It's blank. It's black. It reflects the light back at you. This is another goddamn boring night on YouTube. What is it that you see when you look at me, you, in the mirror? Here is a mirror. What do you see when you look in here? What do you see when you look in here? Back and forth, in and out, popping in and out of this stream. Stop. Stay for a while. Leave some purple hearts in the chat for me, that I know that you may be listening in from afar. This can be used like sleep aid if you want. Nothing exciting is happening now because it is a boring night on a Monday night in August, the second Monday of the month. And thank you for those purple hearts, Lily. Any more purple hearts for me in the chat? Bye bye. Hi bye. By and by and by, I say good night. By and by and by, I say good night. There is a hill over there. Can you see it? Can you sing in tune or out of tune? The moon is starting to rise over there. I can see it. It is through the clouds, through the trees. It is almost full. Back and forth you go, in and out of a stream. The moon speaks. Let's listen to what it says. You can hear it. Or is that the crickets? The nighttime sounds? Crickets in the night, rubbing their legs together, playing like a violin. So you're live right now, Lily? Lily live right now? Or you're alive right now, Lily? Lily live right now. The moon rises from the dead. Every day, a resurrection and a crucifixion. Up and down it goes. The moon rising and setting, rising and setting like the tide. Oh, so high it says goodbye every day. Every day, I wonder what it is like to stay awake forever. What would it be like to not have to sleep, to stay awake? Would you get bored? Would you get bored? I wonder if we wait just a little while longer in our boredom, listening to the crickets, I'll be able to show you the fullness of the moon, the fullness of the moon. It is coming up through the trees. Let's take a look so you can see that little light over there is the moon peeking through the trees. Moon, M-O-O spells moon, moo. I have nothing to say anymore. This is just funnier as all hell. Let's try something else. I'm just gonna plug it into a phone here and let's see if AI can write a poem. Chat GDP. Okay, what does it say? I'm gonna log in. All right, let's go with a Okay, let's see. We're gonna say write me. Okay, I'm gonna say write a poem about lilies. Lilies, the moon, the moon, and a boring night, sitting on the porch. Okay, here goes. The lilies lean in the garden's dark, white faces catching the smallest light. A moth drifts by unhurried, its wings whispering secrets to the stems. Above, the moon hangs like a coin no one cares to spend, round and patient, turning silver into sleep. I sit on the porch, hands slack, listening to something worth remembering, but only the air hums with crickets and the world keeps its distance. The night is so still, I almost believe time could stop and no one would notice. Welcome, Kim Barreto. I think I remember you, but let's just try another one. Okay, let's do a poem. I'm just asking ChatGPT here to write some poems. Let's see, a poem. So when was the last time that you came into one of my when was the last time you came into one of my streams, Kim? A poem about a green field, the moon, a tree, a gold. So on the third, a gold pan, a gold panner, and the 3 or 6, and the 3 and the 6. Okay, let's see. In the green field, a single tree leans into the wind's low sigh. Its branches number 3 to the east, 6 to the west, the kind of balance only nature understands. The moon, fat and watchful, spills milk light on the grass, and there the silver wash kneels the gold panner, hands buried in a shallow pan of dust and water. He counts his swirls, 3 slow turns, 6 quick flicks, each rhythm a small gamble against the dark. Some nights the pan sings with yellow glints, others it only returns the moon's reflection, a coin too large for any pocket, but worth keeping in the heart. Let's try another one of those. Maybe ChatGPT has gotten better at writing poetry since I wrote it off a few years ago. Okay, write a boring poem. A boring poem that doesn't rhyme, in the style of Walt Whitman, in the style of Charles Bukowski, 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 BOKOWSKI. Okay, I actually use your 3 and 6. Um, I'm writing into Chat GDP a poem. It's impromptu, so I'm writing boring poem in the style of Charles Bukowski. Use the number 3 and 6. The name Kim. The name Kim. The name. Can you give me another name there, Kim? Another name. Just another word. I want to include a line or two to include into this prompt. The name Kim and K. The name Kim. The name K. Let's see. The name Kim and the name K. K. Oh, what was something else I was thinking about? Right, a boring poem about memories, about remembering nothing exciting. All right, here we go. I was sitting there, could have been 3 in the afternoon, could have been 6. Kim had called the day before, or maybe it was last week. Hell, I don't remember. Kay was in the kitchen, banging a pan around like it owed her money. I looked out the window. I saw a dog cross the street, a brown one, or maybe it was black. I tried to think about something worth holding on to, something I'd remember later, but there was nothing. Just a half-warm beer and the sound of the fridge kicking on. I let it stay that way. Oh, rewrite poem again. Rewrite poem again. Again, make it longer and spicy. And spicy. Here we go. Okay, 3, 6, nothing. Thank you, Kim, for helping me with this prompt. Could have been 3 in the afternoon, could have been 6. The clock kept saying something, but I wasn't listening. Kim had called, or maybe I called her. Hell, maybe it was Kay, and I was thinking about the two of them always twisting around in my head like bad wires sparking in the walls. Kay was in the kitchen, slamming the drawers, cursing and missing the corkscrew, as if we needed more wine to make the night worse. I sat there with my beer, warm as bath water, watching dust float in window light. The dog across the street lifted its leg on that same rusted mailbox for the 3rd time that day. 3, 6 numbers meant nothing more to me when I was broke. Numbers meant more to me when I was broke, counting singles in my wallet or minutes until the landlord's knock. Kim once told me I'd forget everything worth remembering, and she was right. She was right. I don't recall her voice, just the way she'd flick that ash out the window like she was flicking me away. Kay once asked why I never took pictures. I told her a picture is just proof that the thing is gone. She didn't like that answer. So I sat and the clock crawled from 3 to 6 and I drank and I remembered nothing, which, if you do it right, feels almost like peace. Wow! I'm actually quite amazed. This almost sounds like it could been written by Charles Bukowski. I want to try. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to try it again. We're going to clip it this. Oh, I don't have any water here. Let's just clip this. Sorry. Could have been 3 in the afternoon, could have been 6. The clock on the wall had stopped 2 days ago, but I never fixed it. I like it better that way. Time stuck like gum under a bar stool. Kim had called, or maybe it was Kay. Hell, I get them mixed up, both of them with the same tired voice, asking if I am doing okay. Like there's a thing people actually do. The truth is, I've been sitting in that same damn chair, that same damn place since the morning, watching a sunbeam crawl across the floor like it had someplace better to be. Kay was in the kitchen beating the hell out of that frying pan. I could smell something burning, eggs maybe, but I didn't ask. I thought about the gold panner I once saw down by the river, swirling and swirling his pan, looking for flecks of yellow. I wondered if he found anything, or if he, like me, went home empty handed, pockets full of air. Kim or Kay, one of them, said I should get out more. But where would I go? Where would I go? There's nothing out there except that same nothing in here, just more expensive. So I sat back, lit another cigarette, watched the ash, watched the ash grow long and stupid, and told myself, this is the life. This is the life I was born to live. Not a bad one, just one you can't remember. Actually, Kim Barreto, that was ChatGDP, and thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, and for the prompt idea. So I'm gonna do another prompt. I'm gonna do another prompt here, and okay, right. What I am good at is reading poetry. Um, Kim, let's see. I am a mutt. I have a. My dad was a full-blood Swede. My father was a full-blood Swede. My father's people were all from Sweden. My mother's father was a German Jew and my mother's mother family came on the Mayflower, came to America 403 years ago. So 403 years ago, I've been in America. So we're going to say write a poem in the style of Charles Bukowski about a bad memory, a bad memory of a marriage, gone wrong, gone wrong, about a Swede, write a poem in the style of Charles Bukowski about a bad memory of a marriage gone wrong. Let's see, what else can we have? Oh, about a sub, about a sub. Okay, about a sub, about ASMR, about ASMR, about Walt Whitman, Walt Whitman walking, about Walt Whitman walking in a field of lilies, about, let's see, about one more, about the numbers, about numbers to play, about numbers to play in the lottery. Okay, and one other item, and we'll say make it spicy. Let's just see. Here we go. It's coming out right now. The ticket. The ticket. Marriage is a lot like a bad sub sandwich. You pay too much, you take a bite, there's a hair in it. She said she liked ASMR, so I sat at night. She put those videos on, some whispering woman tapping a box while I lay there staring at the ceiling fan, thinking about the rent, thinking about the sound my life made when it circled the drain. One morning after a fight that felt like getting mugged by someone you once kissed, I went walking. I ended up in a field of lilies. There was Walt Whitman, white beard and all, like he'd stepped out of a library book and decided to haunt me. He said nothing, just looked around like he owned the place, like life was worth the ink I wrote this page on. It's all bullshit, Walt. It's bullshit. And the wind took my smoke, and the lilies didn't care to hear. On my way home, I bought a lottery ticket Numbers 3, 6, 9, 11, 14, 27, 67. No reason. Just something to do with my hands that wasn't breaking something good. Didn't win, of course. I lost. I always lose. I'm a loser. You don't get Lilies. You don't get Whitman. You don't get love that works. You don't get love that works. You get the sub, and you get the hair, and you chew it anyway. Let's try this. Rewrite it again. Write it again. Use the name Amanda in it. Amanda in it. Amanda and A-M-A-R Amara in it plus the concept of clean and no class, and make clean and make it more spicy with less class. This is fun. Maybe this will be the last one I do tonight. Clean is a lie. Amanda said she wanted it clean. The marriage, the house, the way I spoke. You can't clean a man like me. You can't clean a man like me. You can only smear the dirt around my edges. Amara came later, whispering into a cheap mic some ASMR crap she swore would calm me down. It was just breathing and fingernails scraping down a chalkboard. And it made me want to drink and drink and drink until my ears forgot to listen. Amanda left with the plates. Amara left with the mic. I kept the couch, the crotch, and the smell. One day I walked into a field of lilies, not because I wanted to, but because I was too hung over to find the road. And there was Walt Whitman, standing there like God's unwashed cousin, looking at the flowers like they'd paid his rent. I told him I had 2 wives and nothing to show for it but a rash and a drawer full of unpaid bills. He just nodded like a coward that he was. On the way back, I stopped at the gas station, bought a foot-long sub that tasted like dirty underwear, and a lottery ticket. The numbers I played were 3, 6, 9, 11, 14, 27. Numbers as good as any other lie. But history, history, like the day before, I didn't win. I never do. I'm a loser. Clean's a scam. Love's a racket. And lilies don't smell like salvation. They smell like dirty underwear at Walt Whitman's funeral. Anyway, I did modify it a little bit as I went through it, just a tad bit, adding a word here and there. Anyways, let's go take a look at the moon again. It's actually come up. It's pretty full. There's the moon there. So if I tilt it like this, nope, that's not going to work. No, I live in Oregon. I live in Oregon. Welcome, Mama Sushi. It's still warm here. Come on, let's get this thing to... Oh, that thing just about popped out. Well, there's the moon. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, wait, what just happened? I am okay. I'm trying to put this thing back in the tripod here. This a phone clamp is... What is this doing? What just happened? Come on. Oh, stay there, please. Don't pop out. Now I don't need retouch on. Oh. I don't know, because I'm being... Where is the moon? Because I don't know why I'm being, I don't know why, Mama Sushi, I do that. I do that, I think, is because most people find it's kind of like a reverse psychology thing, that most people find poetry boring. So that's no, I don't have kids. I have dogs. I have dogs. I didn't have kids. I think it's sort of like a reverse psychology thing, Mama Sushi. That's why I do it. Or I put boring like that in the title because I'm just being realistic, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, there's the moon. Let's see if I turn this light down a little bit. Um, the dog doesn't. Actually, I have the dog on. If you go onto my channel, you can see the dogs. The dog. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, I think I might be able to show the dog. I can show you a picture of the dog. Maybe. Huh. I just read a headline that said that there's a link between Alzheimer's disease and nose picking. Does that mean that nose pickers have more Alzheimer's disease? The dog doesn't really like to do. Oh, I think it was hard. Yeah. Is it the heat or is it something else? There, that's what my doggy looks like. Oh, the roommates and their child. So yeah. Um, mainly why I can't go in there and get the dog is because my back here. My back is right against the door, and then I run the risk of if I move this device an inch, I'm gonna go right out of the Wi-Fi field. All right, we'll see you later. Yeah. So a hard day with the roommates and their kids. Yeah. All right, Kim. Thank you for popping in and journeying with me for like 20, 30 minutes while I put prompts to make poems. And we'll see you another time. I have a interview. I'm doing an interview tomorrow afternoon around 4. Anyways, that's all we got for you today. Moon's out there, finally rose up into the sky. I don't want the retouch. There we go. There's the moon. It's full moon. Well, it's not full. It was full the other day. Anyways, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Mama Sushi. Thank you, trolls. Trying to get me to say things that were completely un-PC. It was fun. I had fun. Talking boring words out of my mouth on my porch. Anyways, good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Kim, I was just about ready to say goodbye because it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock for me. And good night, Mama Sushi. And try to stay away from the heat tomorrow. It was like an oven today here. It was hot like an oven. And yeah, bye for now, and we'll see you later. Bye.